Police officers need to stop looking at black men as criminals. If we could figure out how to do those two and change that dynamic, things would be better and would be easier for us to talk about the challenges we have. Because if you deny that's what's happening, then you're not allowing me to tell you the truth. See, because until 20 years ago, until last night, if the police get behind me, I tighten up. I have insurance, my tags are current, I have everything legal. I have nothing on the floor that I once had 30 years ago on the floor when I would get stopped. I don't have that on the floor anymore. That's not part of my lifestyle. Any of those bad things I would do on the floor, see, y'all know nothing about what I'm talking about, so let me tell you, it was drugs. I didn't do that. I don't do that now. I did do that 30 years ago, so if I got stopped by a police officer, I might go to jail. Never got stopped that way. They never bothered me about what was on the floor. And trust me, many times I had something on the floor. There, but for the grace of God, going to jail would be me. And I'm just fortunate it never happened. But too often, police look at young people as mischievous and criminals, and they look at African American males, especially those of us under the age of 50, as criminals. You got to change that. Implicit bias is a big problem. Dealing with bias is a thing that has to happen. And the honest to God truth is that we have to be able to talk about it. My friend, who's the chief of police, got really tight over the last years. Our relationship changed. And when I say he's my friend, truly he's my partner. What's happening, dog? That kind of partner? That's who he is to me. When Stephon Clark was killed, I was in New Orleans. I was on my way from New Orleans to come home, and I got a call from the mayor. He said, "Oh, I don't know if you heard. I just saw the piece. I didn't know who Stephon Clark was." I said, "Okay, what's happening in the city?" And you know, just relationship. I'm not trying to impress you because it's not about that. It's about sometimes where you'll be in life if you continue to work at it, where you can be. So I get a call from the mayor. What do I do? Well, what is your plan? Well, I'm being asked to make a statement. I said, okay, let me think about it. So I hang up the phone. At this point, though, I'm about to jump on a plane. So I text him back, give me a chance to get to, I'm going from New Orleans. My next stop is Dallas. Give me a chance to get to Dallas. I'll get back to you. He says, okay. But by the time between then and the time I got to Dallas, he got pressured, had to put out a statement, and his statement sounded to people like he was condoning what the police did. Mayor Steinberg has at that time he had a 19-year-old son by the name of Ari. Ari's probably 19 or 20 days. He's a Berkeley graduate. And don't you ever tell anybody I said that, but